Welcome to Robinson's Shadow Stories, where mysteries unfold and dark tales come to light. Dive into the enigmatic world of true crime with our meticulously researched stories, chilling reconstructions, and in-depth investigations. From unsolved mysteries to infamous cases, join us as we navigate the labyrinth of crime, uncovering the secrets that linger in the shadows. Brace yourself for a riveting journey through the minds of our most famous serial killers and cautionary stories about couples who become obsessed in their relationships, that one of them is willing to commit a terrible crime in the name of love, the twists that keep you on the edge of your seat. Subscribe now and become a part of our community of armchair detectives, because the truth is always stranger than fiction. This journey isn't solitary, it's a collective exploration. I want to hear your thoughts, theories, and suggestions. Drop your comments below, share your insights, and let's form a community that dives headfirst into the shadows. Together, we'll navigate the complexities of these stories, one shadow at a time. So let's dive in. Today's shadow story is about cannibals who hid their victims in barrels. Crazy, right? This is the story of the Snowtown murders. Snowtown is situated off a rural highway amongst South Australian farming land. It's the kind of small community that has dirt roads, a pub, a corner store, and not much else. Snowtown rarely gets visitors who aren't merely passing through. On the 20th of May, 1999, Snowtown made headlines for the first time in the town's history. Multiple missing persons reports led police to the town's abandoned former bank vault, inside of which they found 6 acid-filled barrels. The barrels contained the disintegrating corpses of 8 deceased persons. Upon the discovery, the name Snowtown became synonymous with murder. The killings shocked Australia, which has a low homicide rate and hadn't seen such a large-scale atrocity before. The nation's shock intensified when it was revealed that the murders were not committed by a single deranged psychopath. Instead, they were carried out by a group of 4 men. The killings were primarily carried out by 3 men: John Bunting, Robert Wagner, and James Vlasakis. A 4th man, Mark Hayden, was also convicted for helping to dispose of the bodies. The killings were incredibly violent, and most of the victims were tortured prior to death. Police found in possession of the murderous group a number of weapons used to torture their victims, including knives, saws, shotguns, rope, tape, and a metallurgy tool used for electrocution. First of the group is John Bunting, born on the 4th of September 1966 in Inala, Queensland. John was the ringleader of the group. He was convicted for his role in the killings of 11 victims, and was accused of a 12th which was unable to be proven. He is currently serving 11 life sentences, without possibility of parole. Bunting demonstrated classic budding serial killer tendencies from childhood: disruptive in school, bullying other children, killing animals. He claimed to have been beaten and sexually assaulted by a friend's older brother when he was 8 years old, inciting a hatred of pedophiles and homosexuals. Robert Wagner is the 2nd member of the group, born on the 28th of November 1971 in Parramatta, New South Wales, partnered with John Bunting to carry out the Snowtown murders. He is currently serving 10 consecutive life sentences, although he only pleaded guilty to 3 of the charges. Wagner also possessed a hatred for pedophiles and cited this as his reason for participating in the killings, saying at his trial, "Pedophiles were doing terrible things to children, the authorities didn't do anything about it. I decided to take action. I took that action. Thank you." James Vlasakis, born on the 24th of December 1979, is currently serving 4 life sentences in prison for his role in the murders. He first met Bunting when he was 14 years old. As they lived together, Bunting spent a lot of time expressing his hatred of pedophiles to Vlasakis, who later confessed that his older brother had molested him as a teenager. Vlasakis, alongside Bunting and Wagner, eventually killed his brother, as well as his stepbrother. There was a 4th person, Mark Hayden, born on the 4th of December 1958, was not convicted of murder, although was found guilty of assisting the other 3 men in disposing of 2 bodies. Most of the victims were known to the Snowtown killers, either relatives, friends, or acquaintances. The killings occurred over a 6-year timeline from 1994 until 1999. Snowtown serial murderers also engaged in cannibalism. Johnson was the murderer's final victim. According to Vlasakis, Bunting and Wagner, they hacked a man's body to make sure it would fit in the barrel, and then hacked off a sliver of flesh from the right thigh. They then heated a frying pan, cooked the flesh, and ate it. Now that's pretty gross. Despite the name of the case, only one of the Snowtown murders actually happened in Snowtown. The rest occurred in various places across South Australia. The killers decided to move most of the bodies to the barrels in Snowtown, after catching wind of an extensive criminal investigation looking into the multiple disappearances. Locals became suspicious about the newcomers and strange vehicles in their small community, and alerted police, who were led to the gruesome discovery inside the bank vault. The three main perpetrators were all convicted of murder and will remain in Australian prisons for the rest of their lives. As for Mark Hayden, he was not convicted of murder. He is serving a 25-year sentence. Every case has its own twists and turns, and we want to hear your thoughts and opinions. Do you have a favorite true crime story? Any theories on unsolved mysteries? Drop your comments below, like, share and subscribe. Let's unravel the mysteries together. Your insights might just spark the next video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.